Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel with Trey You and More. It's your girl Kat, and I am back with another video. I am a living vessel for God, so I am here to give some enlightenment and some encouragement to someone who may just need it, period, okay? If this your vibe, then it's your tribe. Please hit the like and subscribe button because your girl will greatly appreciate it, okay? So, in the last video I did, I just had to calm down a little bit, y'all, because I got kind of like... So, in the last video I did, I was talking about tarot, and is it evil? And I don't, now, I was explaining that I don't think that it's evil. I think it's the people and, what they associate themselves with when they're doing it is where all the crazy energies and stuff play in or whatever, just whatever. Okay, I already talked about that in the other video and that's how I felt. But this video is going to be about the one thing I need to go ahead and get out the way. Black magic, okay? Because it's just dumb. I don't understand it. Now, I said I was born into black magic, right? I always thought like it was funny that I had a dry mouth, which I didn't know that was a symptom of having black magic over your life. But I used to think it was funny, excuse me, and I would be like, oh, I got chronic dry mouth, like I'm just always thirsty. I'm just this thirsty person, like I was just thirsty, y'all, and I thought it was funny. But I used to work at a pizza place, downtown where I stay at, and I worked there for some years. But one day I'm getting in an Uber to come home, and this is towards the ending when I'm working down there. So I'm getting this Uber, and so it was one of my favorite Uber drivers because he was a pastor, and he was so nice, and I loved him because he was a straight up person, and I could feel it. And he was like, "Oh, I've lived my life, this and that," and he was coming from an honest place. He wasn't a person that was like, one of those ones that want to preach to you and let you know what you're doing wrong. He was an honest, humble person that was like, yeah, I lived that life. Like, I used to, like, he told me his little backstory, but he said God saved him. And now he opened up to his, spiritual gifts, and he changed his ways. And I loved him. He was so nice. And I wasn't even into, spiritual things yet. Was I awakening? Or maybe, I don't even know if I was awakening yet, y'all. But he was just so nice, and I loved him. You feel? I'm like, so he came to get me one day, and I'm like, oh yeah, my favorite one. Like, but I was happy to see him, but I was always, up and down in my life. Like, one day I'm really positive, one day I'm negative, but those are the effects, okay? So I get in the car, and we speak or whatever, we have a little chat, and then I just sit back and I get quiet because now I'm starting to think about things at home. You feel me? Now things are running through my mind, things are starting to bother me now, and he can see it. You feel me? And so he looks in his rearview mirror, and he was like, what's the matter with you? I was like, oh, nothing, because I didn't want to tell him that, like, or whatever. But I said, oh, nothing. And he was like, what? That black magic over your life? Somebody that I never spoken this to, seen it. And so I was like, what? Wait, hold on. What you just said? And he said it again, confidently. What? That black magic over your life? And I got confused. Like, I was always confused whenever somebody clarified something for me. Because like I said, I was at a point in my life, nobody was trying to help me. I felt like my whole city was trying to bring me down, y'all. And it was a couple nice people that I met. I'm not going to say it in my whole city, but majority of the people around me really did not care for me, like, for real. And so I was like, how did you know that? And he was like, because I can tell. You feel me? He said, I can see the light in your eyes. And as children of God, we need to, help and protect one another. And so I started crying in the Uber a little bit. I'm like, I knew something was up. Like, I knew it. Lord, I knew it. Something was wrong with me. It's not funny, but what I'm trying to say is that when people are in those things, they're never going to admit that they did it to you. So don't look for people that's into black magic to tell you that they're doing it against you. You feel me? Don't ever waste your time looking for somebody to tell the truth about it. Because one thing that I know for sure is something that people do in the dark, which is why, and just the thought of it is so dumb to me. People that's into black magic, they are the most cowardly people. Like, those are cowards. Excuse me, because I don't even like to call people cowards. I don't want to call nobody out their name because I love everybody. You feel me? But that's cowardly. Because what gives you the right to think that you can control somebody's life? Why do you want to control somebody that much that you'll go out of your way to go behind somebody in the dark and put something on them? So for, you know, and I know people that have done it against me, but I'm so confident around them now because it's like, who are you to try to make me feel some type of way about you, but you are the one that's dibbling dabbling in the dark? I feel no type of way about a coward. You feel me? I feel no type of way about a coward that wants to bring me down for nothing. Those are the people that need to see the light the most. The people that dibble and dabble in things in the dark. That's what brings a lot of people down in the world right there. That's what keeps opening up portals and stuff around people. People that dibble and dabble in the dark and want to bring God's people down. It's just so happened that tarot is just reading, like, you know, tarot just goes a little deeper into things. And you're going to have some people that have ill intent. So their ill intent is going to probably open up, you know, dark portals. I don't even know nothing about no damn dark portals. For real, for me to be sitting here talking about it, okay? Because I don't care about nothing dark. I really do not. But I want to get this conversation out of the way because it's important and it's something that was over my life that I can honestly share. It really was over my life. And that's why, you know, I didn't know who I was. It was placed over my life so I wouldn't know who I was. You feel me? Unfortunately, the people around me did not want to know the gifts that God placed in me. So that's what it was. And am I sad about it? Yeah, because we all special, man. I don't understand. I'm starting to shake because I'm like, we all special. We all got something in us that makes us the ish. You feel me? Whether somebody else can do it or not. You do it to your best ability and you be proud of it. Just period. So I just want to get on here and just speak a little bit about that because I feel like, you know, this world is battling against each other. Who knows God the most? Who knows God's the best? And you're missing the point. Hunty, the God in you is supposed to be the light of the world. Okay? Yes, God is going to give his people some messages to get across to certain people that need to hear it. You feel me? But is it supposed to be like a judgmental thing? No. I would never run across anybody that's doing something good that's different than me and tell them that they wrong for living their life the way they live their life. God works in us differently, y'all. For real. It's a real thing. And he leads his people in different ways. But it's for the good. And one thing I want to speak on, you know, another thing I want to speak on because, you know, I was talking about, you know, the tarot but like the tarot and being evil, but it's like people in the church can have ill intent. I done been to church before and seen some mean ladies. And it's like, why are you even in here turning your nose up at people? You're in the house of the Lord. And you sitting there turning your nose up at the next person. You feel me? I had a pastor jack me up when I was a kid. Oh Lord. Oh, why the story just hit me. But and it's so embarrassing. But I had a pastor jack me up as a kid. I ain't on the streets. It was a group of kids fighting, right? And we all living in this same area, so it's a group of kids fighting. And you know how kids, you run over there, you being nosy. Out of all the people, he decided to jack me up. I have never even really been in a fight, y'all. I wasn't the one fighting. That's not me. It's never been me to have ill intent. It's never to be me like it was never me, excuse me, to fight people. In the past, to jack me up out of the whole group. So it's like people in the church can get a lesson too. Like it's like a battle of who knowing God better. When that's the battle right there, right there. That's how y'all fighting against each other. Oh, I know what's right. I know what's this. I know what's that. Blah, blah, blah. You know what's right for you. And when God give you your ministry, it's because it's people out there like you. It's people out there that was in certain situations or similar situations that's close to yours that you can help. And that's how you get your spirit family. You feel me? That's how God gives you the people that's for you. Because y'all went through similar situations. So he leads you to get them out of that situation. You feel me? Not speaking for the whole world. Because we different and we go through different things, y'all. Just period. So, yes. Okay. Oh my God, this is just such a trip because it's like, I feel like every time I be getting on, like, and I'm only on YouTube, first off, so I'm not even on no big social media accounts. Thank God, because I really don't need that kind of stuff right now. You feel me? I be sitting here trying to read and put it all in my head and be going against people in my head, which I don't need that right now because I'm trying to focus on changing my life for the better. I'm trying to break a breakthrough within my own self right now. You feel me? So I don't need nobody else telling me that I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Now, do I get certain messages from people? Yes. I'm not too knowledgeable that I can't learn. And he gonna send Christians, he gonna send Muslims, he gonna send spiritual people, he gonna send Catholics, like he gonna send anybody to get their message across to me the way I need to get it across. But good thing, the God in me, I know how God connects to me. I'm like a child at heart for real. So most of the time, it's gonna be some magical ish that God's trying to, let me know. But when He's really trying to get His point across, He will use His people. Just facts. And no, we don't want to hear that all the time, but it is what it is because God gotta do what He gotta do. But as soon as I get that message, am I automatically saying I'm Muslim? No. Am I saying I'm a Christian? I love y'all. I love y'all. I mean, I love everybody, but I'm not. And that just is what it is. I'm not religious. I'm me. But I love everybody. You feel me? And I guarantee you, if I get around you, you will think like I was probably something similar to you. But that's just because I'm wanting to know you. I want to know how you think. I want to know how different you is. Like, seriously, that's who I am for real. I love to hear people's stories, man. Stories. But I'm sitting here getting off the subject, y'all. It's supposed to be about black magic. But I'm sorry. It would just come in. Like, I'm just not understanding this. Like, the world is going to miss the point at some point. They're going to miss the point at some point. And it's like, it's not a battle about who know God better. It's about the love and trying to reach people through your situation, through your story, allowing Him to use you the way that He uses you, but not in a judgmental way, though. Okay? And as far as black magic, like I said, I really think that is the most dumbest thing that people can run to try to tear people down. Why does using some kind of evil force against someone make you feel better about yourself? And not only does it make you feel better about yourself, you want to come up to that person that you're using black magic against and make them feel small. Why do they have to feel small? Because you went somewhere to go do something that you ain't have no business. Why? Oh, I gotta thank you all that now because you done tried to do something to bring me down because you want me to look at you like that? No. That doesn't make you look good, bro. For anybody out there that does black magic, I don't care who you is. That doesn't make you all that. That doesn't make you more powerful than somebody that you have to turn to an evil force to bring them down. You're a coward. And I mean that with love. And I pray that God is able to change your heart because you really are awesome in all reality. But if you think that doing black magic against somebody makes you better than somebody, it don't. Let me be the first person to tell you it don't. And you look crazy. You look crazy. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, and I'm saying this because I lived this. I had people all around me trying to bring me down with that kind of stuff, and they want me to feel some type of way about them. How? Do you not know the extreme that you go through to interfere with what me and God got going on? I don't care about what you look like. I don't care about what you drive. I don't care about how much money you got. I don't. And your ill intent in your heart overshadows all that. So I don't even see what you got. Honestly, when you gotta go dark, I don't see none of your lavish lifestyle. I don't see that kind of stuff because you took the wrong route, baby. Yeah, life is hard, but it's hard for all of us. But with love and knowledge and coming together and learning from one another, we continue to grow in ourselves and make better choices for ourselves. Okay? There ain't nothing on this world that another person have that I want. Just period. And like I told y'all, I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. I'm sleeping on the floor. I wish I could turn the camera around so y'all can see. I'm in an apartment where I had to get out. I had to throw away all my furniture. Well, I didn't throw it away. I gave some things away, but it was a part of a situation, part of the past that was hurt and pain. So it was time for me to release it. And like I said, I'm sleeping on the floor right now. But do I see somebody with a nice bed or do I see somebody with a nice house and be like, ooh, I want it? No. God is working through me and I'm going to get there. No matter what it takes. Do I still have my times to where, I battle? Yes. But I'm going to get there though. No matter what it takes. Period. Okay? And ain't no evil forces gonna stop me. Period. Ain't nothing that nobody else got that I want. Period. If you dibble dabble in black magic or you do anything dark, which I can pretty much see that kind of stuff, but I don't feel no type of way about you. No one can ever make me jealous of them. And that was the biggest problem around me. People wanting me to be jealous of them. People wanted me to think, Kevin Gates, thank you. You got people that's trying to be you better than you. I had people around me, like literally, I'm not even joking. Black magic is so whack. I had people around me imitating me and they thought I couldn't see it. People thought I was literally blind to them imitating me. Like, it's so dumb. Like, oh my God. Like, that's why I'm so glad I'm getting this conversation out the way because this is the most wackest thing ever. Like, and it's so mind blowing because I'm just sitting here thinking, y'all, everybody around me that was doing it was literally trying to make me feel some type of way. They wanted to make me feel lonely. They wanted to make me feel like I wasn't pretty. They wanted to make me feel like I didn't have nothing. all the time. When all reality, I had God, so I had everything. Period. And and it's so crazy that I be sitting here so emotional still when I seen the wonders that God has done in my life. His love has kept me protected, like for real. And oh my gosh, I feel the emotions bottling up back there. God love is so real. And that's the only thing that should matters to people. Is spreading God's love. So you can uplift people to stand strong enough to fight against people that don't want to see them do good. That's why people can't really do good. It's those invisible forces that you're fighting against. And sometimes it's going to be the people around you that's doing it. Period. So when you uplift people with love, that gives them the courage and the love to love themselves and do what's right for them. And to keep pushing no matter what's around them. You feel me? And that's just period, okay? Because ain't nobody finna be sitting here crying. Y'all ain't really have me crying. But it really just brought up a time in my life to where it was on me so heavy, y'all. Oh my gosh. It was on me so heavy. Like, oh, thank you, Jesus. That stuff was on me so heavy that I can remember laying in the middle of the bed, curled up, not knowing what's going on with me. Like, why I wasn't prospering. Why I felt like I couldn't get nowhere. Not knowing it was everybody around me trying to bring me down. Me, girl, see, that's why I'm going to cry. I'm sitting here blurring up my vision. Can't even see. But can remember being curled up in the middle of the bed, y'all. It's a miracle that I'm here. And it's only God's love that got me here. Okay? Just period. Only God's love. I can remember just being so drained, y'all. Y'all don't even know how many times I was on my last breath. But God's love protected me every time. Oh, gosh. I can remember being in this other room over here and literally for days laying on the floor in the corner because the one person I thought was for me was going hard against me. You feel me? He was going hard against me. And I got this stuff over my life laying on the black, not the black floor, the back floor, drained, not knowing what's going on, not knowing why it's happening to me because I know I'm not no bad person. I know I ain't did nothing to nobody to make nobody want to do that to me. Not ever have I had any ill intent against nobody. I've done one stupid thing I can honestly say in my life, and that's one thing I ever admit to, which I really don't, I can admit to because it was my action, but it was the stuff over me that wanted me to think that that was the way I was supposed to live. It was because of somebody else's ill intent that they wanted me to think that I was just like them. Nobody wanted me to be different. But it is what it is. Because God's love got me here. So I just came to talk about black magic and really wanting people not to miss the point of what God love is. We help each other by telling our stories. You feel me? That's how we uplift people. So people can see that they can do it too. But people, honestly, in a lot of communities, don't believe in themselves enough to do it because it's always a competition. it's just always a competition. So they go the extra mile to want to be up. They'll bring you down just to get up. When you always lose when you turn to that. Period. Turning the black magic, you always gonna lose. And that's just what it is, okay? We are the fearless love warriors because we stand 10 toes down in God. Because with the love of God, baby, you can do anything. And that's just period, okay? I thank y'all for vibing with me. If this your vibe and this your tribe, please hit the like and subscribe button because you girl are greatly appreciated, okay? Let me get on off here because I need to meditate and move side a little bit, okay? I love y'all. Peace until next time, okay?